Hey everyone, Nathan here at The Savvy Nonprofit. In this video, I'm excited to talk to you about my favorite online giving tool, Donorbox, which I use to collect donations online, its advantages, and why you need an online giving tool too. So what is Donorbox? Well, basically, it's a website that people can use to give to your organization with one-time gifts or reoccurring gifts, and allows you to collect additional information about them. So, why do you need an online giving tool? Well, the first reason is for accessibility. Everyone is used to giving online, or not giving online, to shopping online, and they're going to expect to give online too. And if they can't find you, or your website is not accessible to them, then they're not going to be able to give to you. The second reason is preference. As we mentioned, online is important. People prefer to shop online for a lot of things, and they also really prefer to use their credit cards. And if you tell them that you don't accept credit cards, that's going to be a turnoff for a lot of people, and they'll just decide to give their money elsewhere. And the third reason, and my favorite reason, is to be savvy and save your time. An online tool like Donorbox is going to allow you to automate things like tax acknowledgments, things that you're required to give people who give charitably to you for tax purposes, as well as thank you notes and emails. It takes a lot of time to print off a letter for a tax acknowledgement or a thank you and mail them, and a lot of people prefer emails instead. So, aside from that, what are the advantages of Donorbox? Well, it automates things, but it also has an embeddable donation form. And what I mean by that is you can use Donorbox on its own website, where you go to donorbox.org/the name of your donation form, but you can also take a little snippet of code, super easy, you just copy that, and you can paste that into your website, whether that's Squarespace or Wix or something else. So this allows you to kind of control the giving experience, so donors can come to your website and they can give on your site and see the content that you want to show them versus seeing another branded website like GoFundMe. This also means that you can keep your domain name or the address that people go to visit your site when giving. So you could have something like myreallyawesomenonprofit.org/give. You could give that to your donors and they could go there and find your giving form and never have to leave the site, which is really great. It also offers out-of-the-box customization. So a lot of giving forms that you can make on different websites will allow you to ask additional details. Donorbox has it pre-set up, so you can just check a button if you want to collect, say, employment information, or check a button if you want to collect if this gift is being made in honor of someone or in memory of someone else. And the other awesome feature that not every donor platform has is the ability to ask donors to cover the processing fees. So Donorbox is a pay-as-you-go solution for giving, which means the organization doesn't have an upfront cost to use Donorbox, but when someone gives on the platform, they're going to charge a small fee to continue their operations, to support their business. You're able to ask the donors to pay that fee or add it on to their gift when they go to give, which is really great because it helps you keep your costs down, especially if you're a nonprofit. So how much does Donorbox cost? When you use Donorbox, you'll be subject to two types of fees. A platform fee of 1.5% charged by Donorbox on all donations made through the donation form that you create with them. This is the revenue that Donorbox takes in for its business. There's also an additional payment processing fee by Stripe or PayPal, depending on which you decide to use. Now, as I mentioned earlier, these fees are only charged when someone gives. There's no monthly cost to use the service, and there's no cost to you or your organization to create a new donation form, which is great to get started. You can see on the Donorbox website here that Stripe is a payment processor is slightly more expensive at 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction when compared to PayPal, but not so fast. It is important to note that PayPal's fee of 2.2% is a rate for nonprofits who are registered and have been approved by the IRS as a 501c3 organization. If your nonprofit does not meet those requirements, then you won't be charged that rate. You'll actually pay 2.9% plus 30 cents, so the same rate that Stripe charges. To use Donorbox, you don't have to be a 501c3, but if you want to get that better rate, you will need to become registered. There's an even better rate though than that 2.2%. You'll notice in the middle of the page here that there's a 0.8% fee for ACH bank payments, and it's capped at $5. So what that is someone paying with their bank account directly instead of a credit card. And this is Stripe's rate, or reduced rate for these ACH payments. If you're able to get donors to pay with that, then you'll have a huge savings in fees. Now, it's not obvious from the webpage, but Donorbox also caps its fee when you pay with an ACH payment. When I first started fundraising, I tried to avoid services that charge fees, but that becomes problematic when you start to receive more gifts, especially checks. You have to take the check to the bank and deposit it, then you have to issue a thank you note, a tax acknowledgement, and you have to enter the donor details in your database. All that takes a lot of time that you probably don't have. And if you don't have time, you're going to have to train someone to do it, or maybe even pay someone to do it for you. That's why Donorbox is awesome, because it automates a lot of those details for you. I hope you've enjoyed this review of Donorbox. If you have, please check out the link in the description to sign up for Donorbox for yourself. Using that link helps support this channel and reviews like it. Also, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. I need your help to reach my goal of 50 subscribers. Finally, I made a video showing you how to create a donation form with Donorbox. Check it out after this one. Thanks everyone. Talk to you later.